はいはい、アサシンのおさかべ姫です。ねえ、もう帰っていいかな。ダメ？あ、そう。ちょっと悪路の城、世もお守りし表情結界、こちら隔離を覚める高津鳥、すなわち私は八天道、百鬼夜行のおさかべ姫、千代にやちよにきらめいて、さあ頑張って引き込もろう。
Hello everyone! Welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. That's new. Tap here to display. Oh cool! Now I don't gotta worry about my thing being on screen all the time and people trying to send me friend requests even though I'm like always full. Cool! Hi! We're here! We're back! There's been big updates. A lot of them in fact. I didn't actually watch the live stream. I was at work because I have a job. But I did get the Spark notes on it. And there's a lot. Also, I already logged in and was like, well, I'm going to get my daily because the event isn't today because my friends told me the event isn't today. It's today. They lied. So I already got some of my pop-ups giving me a bunch of quartz there. I didn't pick it up though. Alright, so updates. What do we got here? Let's see here. Easier to select the same party from a quest. Previous. Cool. That's good. I like that. Automatic party selection on. Nice. I might turn that on. New function to speed up skills. Touch the screen during the skill animation to go through it faster. Wow, that's incredible. Standard resolution will be added to game options. You can choose between standard, the screen resolution used until this update, and low, which will reduce the burden. I'm going to use that on my my cell phone there. Plus rendering settings option for high speed mode in battle will be added. Oh. By selecting high speed, battle animations will be displayed more seamlessly when the battle is set to high speed, making them more pleasant to watch. The function will go into effect only when the high speed setting is on. There was no effect on battle animations at normal speed. Interesting. Change the... Okay. Make animations smoother during battle when in high speed mode. May cause some devices to heat up. That's fine by me. I can do that. Option to not display confirmation after quest. No pre-battle confirmation. Oh, if you choose not to display dialogue. Oh, no, I'm not going to put that on. Number of possible support lineups increased. Cool. 10 support lineups. Right? You can select 3 for each as normal and event. Cool. I'm going to play around with that. So this is the cool one. Battle sprites and noble phantasm animations renewed for all servants that are here. They just gave us everything that Japan has. Gawain and Lancelot, Tesla, Tristan, Lancer, Mummy version, Benkei, Boudica, Ushiwaka Maru, Teach, I'm excited to see, Georgios. I hear Ushiwaka and Benkei are real cool. Kuhulin Caster, Caligula Berserker, Amakusa Shiro, and BB's is so nothing though. It's just that her Noble Phantasm now will choose the right ascension. And then pretty much I hear everyone else now works in full screen, which doesn't matter for a widescreen Let's Play. Oh my god, there's still more. Oh, now skipping visuals for skills there, that can be faster. You can now search... Oh no, wait, when changing the command code... When changing the command card, a given command code is engraved on, you'll previously have to detach it. Now you can just do it. Cool. Cool. Yeah, filters, I saw that. Command card visual effects shortens and touch response improved. The time after you press attack until the Noble Phantasm cards are displayed is shortened. Oh. Visual effects played when a chain is achieved. Nice. That's faster. Automatic advantageous class display improved. When selecting a sport style, if the enemy is an extra class other than Foreigner, Berserker will now be displayed first. Cool. Now going up against Foreigners, Extra will be continued to display first. Nice. First use of Noble Phantasm speed gain option improved. First use will allow you to see them at normal speed, even if the battle speed is set to high. Previously, this only applied to servants you owned. After the upshade will be to end support servants and enemies. Nice. That's really good. Oh my god, I had to click on all of these before. I'm happy that it's in, but... Oh. When challenging an interlude quest when your formation is restricted, the option to choose an NPC servant will be added. Oh. Whoa. Formation, restricted formation, Kama. You can choose a servant you hold or a support servant. Oh, interesting. Okay. Easier to select targets for that. Okay. That's just small things. Easier to tell which support servants were used. Cool. Nice. All right. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. That's like actually way, way, way more than I thought. Other than that, well, let's not read about the event. Let's just hop into it, man. Well, I say that, but the most important thing that we're going to start off with is we're going to do some summons because I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs, really badly. Especially because I hear that Van Gogh is apparently broken. So if I get a Van Gogh, well, heck, I'm going to be happy, right? Let's actually check some of those new options there. Let's put them on. Go to game options. Hello there, Mr. Demon. I cannot choose low resolution. Interesting. Let's go high quality. Displayed more seamlessly, making them more pleasant to watch. Let's see if that works. Automatic text speed, set text speed, level ascension, spoilers, Spiritron dress. Just leave that on default. On default, on default, on default, on default. Good, most of these are on by default, which makes me happy. Cool. Nice. Boy, this game gets such quality of life updates. Alright. Let's play the rolling game and see what we can get. Because I have a job now where I can pay mega money to do whatever I want. I get so much. So, let's start here. Once you confirm, summon will be performed immediately. You cannot cancel. That's a new warning. Why is that warning there? Was that previously a thing that people thought would be different? I saw the connecting. You saw the connecting, right? I saw that. Alright. Just gonna let this one roll. And it's... Okay, Diarmid. That sounds like that looks like a... Nope, I was gonna say a servant, but it's not. It's Elegancy. Okay. And we get the Greatest Ocean. Look at these dudes. I love Endless Ocean. 4-star. Okay. Another one. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. What are you? What are you? Which one are you giving me? Double-sided Lancer. I swear if it's the banana. I swear to God. I swear to God if it's a banana. Oh, boy! Alright. That's unexpected. Oh, hey, and the 5-star Mystery Treasure. God, you two are so attractive. Jeez. Whoa, that was actually pretty crazy. That's crazy. Oh, and we got the 3-star too. Color me true. Surrounded by sunflowers under the autumn sky, today is the perfect day for painting, spreading colors that are your own onto the bright white canvas. I literally can't tell. Oh, no, that is Paris. Okay, Paris, Asclepius, and... Oh, frick, that's Orion. Oh, or Artemis back there. That's Orion. I, like, legitimately couldn't tell. Wow, okay. And then this one is the Greatest Ocean. Knowledge, experience, courage, initiative. These were the final words he said. With all these men in place, it should be a cakewalk to find the treasure. What's more crucial is what to do with the treasure afterwards. As per our written contract, the diver who found the treasure gets first dibs. Oh, I know, that's him. But the captain's order is absolute, don't you think? Well, I'm a pirate who loves the word monopolize, you know? Now, should you all behave yourself more like gentlemen of the sea? And finally, we got Mystery Treasure. What does it do? Arts up, Buster up, Critical Strength up, NP 40. Nice. Could there be some sort of romantic adventure waiting, or a dangerous seductive trap waiting inside the treasure chest? Grasp the key called courage. Dive into the pale blue bottom of the sea. None of that means anything. Cool. Let's do another. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it, right? I mean, we did get a 5-star, so I might already have lost everything, but it's fine. Codecast. Okay. Gamer. Man's a gamer. Oh, I got all the bad CEs. Oh, that's a terrible roll. Holy crap. We'll do one more. Uno mas. And that'll be it. Aside from maybe some of the, what are they called? Tickets there. Another Color Me True. Imaginary element. That's good for this event, I've heard. I've heard that the imaginary ones are all usable for bonuses. Boy, they're giving me every crappy 4-star craft essence. Every one. Just keep on going. Yeah, every one. Wow. Wow. Now one more. Again, I got money. I'm feeling good. I haven't summoned in a while, you know. Here we go. Alright, Awakened Will. Again, every crappy one. Hello. Okay. Foreigner. Really? Lancer again? It's not gonna be another Enkidu, is it? Okay. I think that's my 3rd Neza. Okay. Greatest Ocean. These are good to get for sure, so I can actually get all this stuff that I can. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's do 10 of these. See what we get. Alright. Color Me True. Good to get. And Ishin. It's my mission to not get Ishin. Uriali. And then we got masks, of course. Gotta get those masks. You know, it's funny. You can make a compilation of me being like, I'm good, or one more. Like, you can make a compilation of me saying that, and you would, yeah, it would be embarrassing for me. But that's fine. Alright. Son of the 100 personas, 100 faces, whatever you want to call her. Them. That's the best use of them, right? They are a they, them. David or David. Okay. Ooh. Boy, I keep getting those, though. I think I have one maxed out already. Whoa, what was that flash? You saw that flash, right? I didn't click. That was a weird flash. You saw that, right? That was strange. What was that flash? Is it saying, hey buddy, keep going. You can feel it, it's coming. Okay. I can feel it, it's coming, you're right. Okay, let's do this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling at least one of them. Okay, ooh, Lancelot. I think it's my first extra copy of Lancelot. Dang, cool. Oh. Archer? Oh, it's Chiron. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to get more second copies. Like, I used to not get almost any, like, for servants, but now I'm really starting to get a bunch of them, right? It's gonna be this is actually my last one. 100%. Just putting it out there. Because again, now that I'm in a position where I can make enough money that I can gotcha put money in whenever I need, right? It's a different world for me. It's a different world. No rent. Food's cheap. It's all good. Oh boy. It's not good as all these gamers. Or Angel songs. Wow, that sucked. Okay. Well, some definitely interesting Noble Phantasm ones here. So, like, yeah. NP2 Enkidu. Put on you here. Yep. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, that's Enkidu's already really good, so yeah, I will take that. We also got, yeah, NP2 Lancelot. Nice. Is Enkidu my first NP2 5-star? I think he might be. Huh. Okay. Chiron level 2. I'm surprised I don't have Emi level 2. Like, that's probably one of the ones that I'm very surprised about. Okay, and Neza, who I see everywhere here in China, let me tell you. If you're talking about characters, you just see everyone, not this Neza in particular, but like just Neza in general. Yeah, you will see them a lot. So yeah, let me go to by rarity. And let me go to, let's see here. No, we have you at NP2. Never mind. I forgot about that. I forgot that I got 2 of you at once. Right. Oh, and I do have 2 of you as well. And 2 of, never mind. I'm super wrong. I just told lies. A variety of lies. Okay. Let's make our event support. Let's see here. Who gets the bonus? Who are the bonuses? We'll go with you because you're pretty strong. We'll go, yep, you're the strongest of mine. We'll go, yep, you're the strongest of them. Yes. And, yeah, you're mega strong. Ooh, support friend point ×2? Sure, we'll throw you in. Let's go with you, because you're at least rarer. BB always gets some good use, as well as... Let's see here. Sure. Well, no, I don't need 2 moon cancers. Let's go with you. Sure. And as for this, we'll go... I don't know what most of these do, so I'm just going to throw on stuff. Alright, we'll just throw them on. Some of these. A lot of Sakura stuff, and I think it's because this is the Void Sea, and it deals with imaginary stuff, like it's imaginary scramble. That makes sense, right? Okay, so let's go with these. And 1 more of those. Okay. Cool. Alright, sounds good. So this will be, yeah, the one there for that. I'll do my other sets later, but I want to get at least 1 going for people. Well, I think we're good to go. Alright. Concave illogical number, imaginary trench. Let's do this. Opening act, the submerged voyage, deep and far. Let's go. Yo, that's pretty smooth. That's fast and smooth. I like it. So I know when this takes place because we literally heard about this in the main story. Deeper, deeper. Further, further. Those are the only thoughts that have occupied my mind up to this point. This is the reverse side of the target world, a completely opaque domain impossible to observe. It is the deepest and most shallow trap to ever exist. It is both the closest afterworld and the furthest. However, it is not my duty either to invade the target world, nor to commence the war for its observation. No, my duty is merely to call for them, and to remain myself. Wait, okay, I thought this was Nemo. It might not be. The conditions have all been met. Next, I will shut down my consciousness and transfer all my authority to myself. Goodbye. Who is this? Huh. I'm adrift. I've been drifting here forever. It's lonely drifting all alone, so I think I'll call for them. Yes, call out their names. Deeper, deeper. Further, further. I will wait at the unknowable sea within the rainbow dream. Okay. Senpai. Senpai? You've been standing in the hall staring into space for a few minutes now. Is everything okay? No, Mash, it's not. I've started playing Genshin Impact. Do you have a stomachache? Is the stress of tomorrow's special mission wreaking havoc on your insides? Was I daydreaming? Maybe I'm just imagining things. Are you sure? Well, that's a relief. Since we enhanced Captain Nemo's spirit origin in India, remember that? Remember that super canon important moment that now we are in, which makes this being a event and not a main story thing kind of weird? He can keep his noble phantasm, Nautilus, the ultimate submarine, in reality indefinitely. And a good thing too, since a ship that can cross an ancient sea of gods will be absolutely crucial for the Atlantic Lost Belt mission we'll be undertaking next. Which we haven't done yet. However, while we do need to put Captain's ship through its paces to make sure it's all ready for the upcoming voyage, there's also a lot of other essential gear and equipment we still have to procure. So since the rest of Kalia's staff will be working on that, Captain, you, me, and a few servants will be taking the Nautilus out for a test run by ourselves. But don't relax just because it's a test run. It's going to be an intense training exercise, covering many scenarios, including a void space dive. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if you were feeling nervous about it, especially since we'll be conducting the exercise without many of our usual crew on the bridge. R.I.P. Gordy, you're not here. I found a Gordolf costume here that I can get tailored to my size. I'm just saying, I may. Just to be the man. I'm always up for a boat trip with you, Mash. Right. To tell you the truth, I'm excited about it too. The idea of sailing the Void Sea is a little nerve-wracking. But if it means getting to be on the crew of Captain Nemo's famous Nautilus, I'm more than happy to do so. Oh, speaking of which, have you heard which servants have been selected to go with us yet? Nope. Not yet. Apparently they narrowed it down to 4. Well, I'm told the final decision was to bring Osaka Behime, Skahawk Scotty, and Xiang Yu. That is the most random set of servants I have ever seen. That's gonna be a hell of a team. Some of them are relatively new additions, so I admit I'm a little concerned about how they'll be able to work together. I take it the fact there's just there's just 3 of them means... Yes, that's right. Abby did make it to the final round, but Sion ultimately decided she wouldn't be a good fit. Trismegistus II's suggestions this time were basically incomprehensible though, as they were difficult to interpret. Still, Da Vinci said the data made it clear that this mission would just be too much for Abby, and she wouldn't be a good fit for the kind of battles we're likely to face. Sion couldn't argue with that, so she agreed to take Abby off the roster, especially since doing so would help conserve magical energy. It's too bad. Abby was so disappointed when we told her she couldn't go. I'll bring her some pancakes later to cheer her up. I'll make big, fluffy rice cooker ones. Anyway, Sion said she was going to pull an all-nighter so she could search all of Trismegistus See, okay, here's the thing. It's probably Trismegistus 2. But when I see the II, my brain goes the second. But it's not. It's probably Trismegistus 2. So she could search all of Trismegistus 2 for entropy. But if you're ready to call it a day, Senpai, you're more than welcome to turn in. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with my dreams. Why do I feel like someone's staring at me? Gee. Speak of the devil. Oh. Gee. Well, hey there, young lady. Master, I really am a naughty girl. I understand being taken off the mission, since it sounds like it would be too much for me. But I still can't help but want to ride that big metal ship with you. I wish I could bring you along too, so next time I will. Really? Do you mean it? Of course. That's wonderful, but I still won't be able to see you for so long, and I'm really gonna miss you. Ooh, right in the feels. Ouch. Lay sad Reddit gold 9,000. Oh hey, if it ain't Master and Abigail. If it's saying ain't, I'm gonna say that this is Billy. What are you two doing up this late? No, never mind. Same accent, different part of the world. Oh wait, what are you doing here? Well, you know how Master's setting off on that big old metal whale tomorrow, right? So I thought I'd paint him a treasure ship for good luck. But I sure didn't think I'd find a fellow foreigner looking so blue. So how about you paint with me? Me? But I couldn't. I'm just a child and you're famous. Well, don't you worry about that. Ain't nothing quite like a little picture painted by a kiddo. Besides, collaborations can be a blast too. Now go get your pastels and let's go make some art. Oh, that does sound like fun. Are you sure? Can I, Master? A treasure ship, huh? This would let me make a wonderful good luck charm for you, Master. Hey, Master, sorry to ask this right before your big, practice voyage, but do you think you could stay up with us for a while? Oh, yeah, fine with me. You're doing me a big favor here. But also, you're really good with kids, aren't you? Well, that's a load off of my shoulders hearing you say that, but it's no biggie. Me and Toto-sama, which, again, oh my god, just saying that, Toto-sama, say Japanese words with a American Southern accent, and it is the best. Like, you will never not smile doing that. Me and Toto-sama are just big old kids at heart anyway. Besides, this foreigner class we ours on, this is foreigners class we ours alls on a whole nother level, right? I mean, we're supposed to be a threat to all humanity, right? So if one of us foreigners is in a bind, best thing we can do is help each other out. Anyway, now that that's settled, let's get going. Oh, and if you're bored, you can always take a gander at the picture scrolls I painted myself. Oh, are the ones you made? Cool. Can I get, like, several prints of Great Wave? Ooh, where are we running and why? Oh, am I late? Morning, Tanner. Looks like you're right on time. Well, technically, you were late by 0.008 seconds, but I'll be nice and let that slide now. Go on, get on board.
Cutting it awfully close, aren't we, Tanner? Did you even make time for breakfast this morning? Really now, any master worth of salt would have arrived at least 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Seems that means you've got a ways to go before you can call yourself a fully fledged master. Remember, you should be graceful and diligent in all matters. Be graceful, as they say, you know. Right, that's the other guy.
That's all well and good, Gordolf, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe I saw you at the dock over an hour before departure. So this is definitely a bit strange. Now that I am in a post-having played Melty Blood world, Sion is weird to me. Now that I kind of have seen her in the other timeline. And boy, those aren't the same character. Nearly arriving late may be bad, but is it also not a problem to be too early? Hey, don't call me out like this. I'm the type of person who is always extremely early.
You saw me here, Sion? I mean, I was just taking a walk, that's all, yes. That's it, a little constitutional. It certainly had nothing to do with any concern I have regarding the successful completion of the Nautilus's test run. Nope. Anyway, listen well, Tanner. The success of this test run will be the clearest indicator of whether we are actually able to infiltrate the Atlantic Lost Belt. It is therefore imperative that you not let yourself be distracted by thoughts of like, oh boy, this new Nautilus is so much fun to ride, and man, submarines are so cool. And then you maintain your focus at all times to ensure this mission's success. You certainly haven't made it this far by neglecting your responsibilities, correct? Then you must continue with that responsible vein, which includes being punctual, until you've made it back safely. I'm going to cough.
I love being able to just press a button and mute when I start dying because the Gordolf voice is fun but painful.
But until you've made it back safely, that's all.
Sir, yes, sir. Okay. Thank you for that masterful display of leadership, Gordolf. I especially appreciate your knack for brevity. If you had gone on any longer, I would have had to remind you that further remarks, inspiring though they may be, would only end up delaying the operation's commencement. But it seems I needn't worry about that today.
Haven't I already told you I've had enough of your mean-spirited interjections? I may be a devout oligarch, but I'm also a staunch pacifist.
The fact that you're all exchanging such witty banter this early in the morning just goes to show what seasoned veterans you Chaldeans truly are. If you're able to be so jocular under these circumstances, then it seems clear you do not need any advice from me. Yeah, we haven't known each other all that long, but we've still managed to overcome all sorts of hardships together. I see. So you've shared good times and hard times alike. I suppose that is what comes from being stuck in the same boat, pun intended. Shut the frick up. But of course, this is also exactly why this training exercise is necessary. After all, as newcomers, neither Captain nor myself are at a point where we can choke with all of you as you are able to with one another. This trial run is an important mission to test the Nautilus's performance and limitations. But its secondary purpose is for Tanner and Captain to get to know each other and trust each other better, and, have them actually be playable. It is my hope that they will end up with just as strong a relationship as all of you, if not more so.
Well, if nothing else, I can tell you there's at least one idiot among our crew.
You know that the translators wanted to say among us here, but they pulled back.
One idiot among our crew who already trusts Captain more than the rest of us. At any rate, Captain may be reticent, cold, and more likely to oil his gun than join in a conversation. But given that he and Tanner will be working together to test the Nautilus's top speed and quarter capabilities, they simply won't be able to avoid becoming better friends. Trust me, I went through the same thing with my navigator back in the Safari rally. He did end up canceling on me at the last minute, though. I never did find out why.
Well, it seems to me like Tanner's already pretty fond of Captain, so I'm sure this training exercise will go great. Huh? Then you do not find him off-putting, Tanner? I guess you really are a seasoned veteran master. Yeah, once you've been around so many freaks, you kind of get used to all sorts of manner of personalities. I must say, I'm a little jealous. Let us not forget, Captain is still my servant. Oh? I'm surprised to hear that you of all people admit to jealousy, Miss Sion. I do hope that all-nighter you pulled wasn't too arduous. Oh no, I do not mind working all night. I'm just a little concerned about the choice of servant companions. I simply cannot figure out why Trismegistus II decided that they were the best fit for this mission.
Just to be sure, are you quite certain we can trust this machine's analysis?
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I do not have to understand the equation and have faith in the results. Besides, if we were to have Trismegistus II write up its reasoning in a report, it would take us over half a year to simply decipher it. So, no, my concerns are not about Trismegistus II, but about the environment in which such servants will be necessary. For example, what sort of environment would lead to Abigail Williams being a recommended addition to the crew? Was removing her from the roster ultimately the correct choice? These are the sorts of things I am worried about. I see your point, but since we can only afford to have 3 servants come along, including her wasn't really an option. Anyway, we should probably start getting ready for the next operation. It'll be a little while until we're done, so spend this time as you see fit. There's a lot of preamble, it feels like. It just feels like main story. Alright, I think I've said everything I want to so far. You're lucky we only have so much time until launch. That was the harshest scolding I've had in my life from a child. I understand that as a master, caring for the younger servants is an important part of your duties. But that's no excuse for tardiness. In the mission we're about to undertake, punctuality is of the utmost importance. There's no way to save a sailor who missed the boat after all. So, while you're on my ship, make damn sure you're on time for everything from now on. Is that clear? Aye aye, oh captain, my captain. My captain? Never mind, just get to your post, acting commander. Ooh, it's still an hour early for you to call me that. Consider a little payback. Okay, Mash, stop clinging to Tanner like a remora and get to your post. I'm sorry, Captain. I was just reflecting on my failure to ensure Master got enough rest last night. It won't happen again. She had no idea what a remora was and had to look through her memory banks to understand the suction fish. How about the other passengers? Are you all ready to set sail? I am. As I have no authority over the sea, I'm happy to follow this child sea god's instructions. Indeed, I am looking forward to being treated as just another passenger.
No. No, I'm not ready. Oh my god, I just realized I'm gonna get to do her voice this whole time. You guys are gonna hate me. But if Machan wants me here, then I'm gonna do my princessy best to be my usual Hiko self, even in a submarine. Huh? Hey, Shang-Yu, you nervous about this, buddy?
No. I am still operating within standard parameters. I was simply thinking about my beloved, and how she thrashed about on the floor in a tantrum when her fervent requests to accompany me on this mission were denied.
So that's funny, because in the last event, in the summer camp, it was the opposite. That was definitely a thing that happened, wasn't it?
Rest assured that I am perfectly able to carry out my primary directive. Master, Captain, I suggest we embark on our voyage without delay.
Excellent. Then let's get going. This is the assault submarine Nautilus. Sion, report your final assessment of the shell's pressure resistance. This is Sion at Novan Kal. Whoa. My lips and mouth feel weird today. Pronouncing words seems hard. I have no idea why. Sion at Novum Caldia. The hull's in perfect shape, of course. It might be because I haven't recorded one of these for a long time. So how are you feeling now, Captain? Would you say that my promise to provide a ship worthy of you has been fulfilled? Yeah, it has. Thank you, Sion of Novum Caldia. Why is that killing me? I have not a single complaint about the ship. It's got the same amount of tension as a right whale's whiskers. What do you mean by that? Perfectly balanced. What does that mean? Whales don't have whiskers. And so I believe we're ready to set sail. That is all. Whew, it's good to see you in high spirits, Captain. I'm also very glad that I was finally able to keep my promise. Alright then, I wish you an excellent maiden voyage. Do not worry about anything here while you're gone. I have your room locked up tight as a clam. Tanner, I'm counting on you to take care of Captain for me while you're out in void space. Well, we'll be unable to provide support this time. We'll be rooting for you to have an experience that is truly out of this world. I plan on it. Open the vents. Commence standard dive. All right. Into the void space we go. Cool. So, we do have a battle. And we're definitely going to be trying out some of those... Oh! I was going to say, let's try out some of those new servants with the new animations, but we're going to have to wait, considering the formation is set, which is very interesting. Okay. Let's go. What a weird trio. Also, are we just doing a battle right now? Just out of nowhere? That's strange. Why? Why are we just doing a battle in void space? What the frick? What? Why? This is a bit weird. Okay, so far the high perform... Ooh, that was like 60 there for a second. Okay, so I think the battle is now like loaded, let's say. I think it'll actually run pretty good now. It's just a case of actually... Wow, yeah, that runs... So we basically got 60 FPS mode. Okay. It seems like it takes a little bit to actually... Ooh, you're hurting. It takes a little bit to kind of get going. So increase max HP. Let's get that going, actually. Okay, so let's go with that with you. And let's go with that. Okay. Defense up. Okay, big crit up 2. And let's go 1, 2, 3 to get a bunch of stars next turn. 2. Yeah, the performance thing is a bit strange. Also, we're getting this. We've apparently not seen it on this file. Okay. Oh, I hope it didn't, like, update to make them all be on slow mode again. I'll say this. I clicked and watched. I don't know if I talked about this in a video, but I clicked and watched to hear what the official English dub voice of Osaka Hime is, and I'm gonna be honest, my voice is not that different, the one I gave her. And, like, anyone who complains that that's not how she sounds, too bad. I've decided. Okay, so yeah, let's get some stars going with you. Crit strength up. We got some good crit stuff with you. Do we have one that gives stars? No, I mean gives quick effectiveness, quick there. We don't have any quick with you. Increased defense. I'm gonna hold off on that. So let's go 1, 2, 3. If we hit a big crit, that'd be good. Not the best, but that's fine. This first battle is actually immediately harder than I expected. So we'll definitely kill if we hit this 90% here. So let's do that. Wow, that is fast. Yeah, now. There we go. Yeah, performance ain't running the best, I'm gonna be real. I might, I just realized we're in the Fate extra area. That's what this looks like. Let's go some of that for you. I may see about turning the resolution down to make it run a bit smoother. I don't know. I'll have to see. I am running this as best as I can, pretty much. Okay, good. There's only one. So we can go... Let's see. We can go some big defense decrease on you. Right? Like, it hits 60 every now and then, right? And I kind of want it to stick to 60. You know, let's go 1, 2... let's go 1, 2, 3 to get meter with him, actually, yeah. And then hopefully we get meter to pop a super. Oh yeah, we're getting all these ones in slow motion. Maybe because they're NPCs too. And let's see if we can get some big meter with Xiang Yu here. Probably not. Yeah, because they don't have the best game, meter game there. Yeah, it's like, it's trying to run at a high frame rate, which in turn is making it not be the fastest frame rate, you know? Alright, I think we got this here, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. And these still run at a lower... Well, not really. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even remember his Noble Phantasm there. Like, at all. Like, none of that was familiar for me. Yo, your bats are going nuts. Calm them down. Why are they going so crazy? You see that, right? Look at those bats. That's redonkulous. I didn't miss story, did I? No, good, okay. That's one quick focused party. I didn't even realize that they were. Damn, no wonder Xiang Yu used to be the hegemon king of Western Chu. Wow, I know those words apparently. And with me and the goddess backing up his OP Noble Phantasm, I don't think anyone can touch him. Between the goddess buffing him with her powerful rune magecraft and me filling in the gaps, I'd say we got killer team comp, which you totally missed, you freaking idiot. I'm not so sure. Such a diverse makeup could easily lead one to becoming the proverbial jack of all trades, master of none. Is there anything you can do to improve your Noble Phantasm's turnover rate, Osaka-be? As Berserker, Xiang Yu requires precision support to keep fighting at his peak, so I expect you will need to vary your approach in battle until you find what works. It's direct and accurate constructive criticism, okay. I will do my gun best.
So, let Changyu, how'd you like my number phantasm? If you'd like, I would be more than happy to let you and your beloved tour Himeji Castle sometime.
If we have reached the end of our training exercise, I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Perhaps he did not care for your calling him Hegemon King, Osakabe. Also, your castle's defenses and Use Noble Phantasm are a poor match. Really, they do not fit together at all.
No, my plan to ingratiate myself with him.
It wasn't you, Batty. Xiangyu doesn't seem like himself today. Do you think so? Truth be told, I still have trouble making sense of the expressions of metal men.
If you say so, Machan, you're probably right.
While Xiangyu is clearly a cut above most berserkers, I nonetheless cannot tell what he truly thinks, as I had never encountered his like in Scandinavia. I will therefore be relying on your judgment even more than usual, Tanner.
Anyway, guess we might as well take a break too. Plus, when we're done, it'll be perfect time for an incident.
Good point. Oh, you mean... Oh, okay.
It's like, I know how these events go. I know exactly how they go. We're gonna have a stupid thing happen, and we're gonna go somewhere, and it's gonna be like that, yeah.
Good job, Master. I saw the whole simulation from here in the cockpit, and everyone's teamwork was impeccable. I was just giving it everything I had. Right, this next phase will require even more caution than usual. We're going to simulate encountering an unexpected hostile marine force during a shallow water dive, and practice making an emergency dive to void space to evade it. What's more, we'll be doing so entirely on our own. At this point, everyone back at the Wandering Sea Colony base is still able to observe us, but once we make the dive into void space, we'll be completely cut off from them. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I know we'll do our best to handle anything that comes our way. On that note, I think I'll go over the navigation manual again, just to be sure. Please, go and relax, Senpai. You know, I think I will take a breather while I can. Before the event starts. My man's bustling around. Xiangyu's fiddling with some instruments. What are you doing? And now he's gone. What are you doing? What? Never mind. Now he's bringing in a big wooden crate. And he just left it there. What is he doing? Now he's got an inkstone and a brush. And he's scribbling something on the wall. What are you doing?
Master, I recommend you do not interfere. As you can see, even 4 hands are not enough to handle everything that must be done.
I'm not gonna stop you, but I do have to ask what you're doing.
Unfortunately, I have neither the time nor the processing power to explain at the moment.
That sounds ominous, but alright, I'm sure you know what you're doing, buddy.
Thank you, Master. Now, if you will excuse me.
And just like that, he's gone. I wonder what those symbols he wrote on the wall mean. We just look over and it's just like dick butt. Well, knowing Xiangyu, I'm sure it has something to do with his prognosticative abilities. His actions may seem bizarre now, but in time, we'll find out there was good reasons for them. Right? Yeah, doesn't make it any less baffling, though. What's wrong with that berserker? The moment I take my eyes off him, he's scurrying around like some kind of oversized spider crab and messing up my ship. If we weren't about to undertake an operation, I'd have him swabbing the deck all day. I know you're mad, but please let him do what he thinks is best. I'm sorry. I'm usually much better at keeping my cool than that. Don't worry, I always make sure I know who my passengers are before they board. I understand that Xiangyu is actually much more intelligent than he looks. I do, but having a berserker walking around doing whatever he pleases in my delicate ship still really gets on my nerves. And I mean that in a literal sense, since this knowledge actually is a part of me. Just keep that in mind, if you would. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Oh, it's there. Isn't about time. Gotta get going. So it is. Then let's get this emergency underway. Training alert. Training alert. Silence on the line. Hostile Marine forces detected at 090. All sensors detect on A-class combat threat. Commence emergency zero sail evasive maneuver. Maneuver. Whoa, frick, I can't speak today. I repeat, commencing emergency zero sail evasive maneuver. We expect to emerge from void space in 12 hours. Do you read me, Novum Caldia? This is Sion at Novum Caldia reading... Whoa. Oh. It's been a long time since I've read dialogue like this, guys. This is Sion at Novum Caldia reading you loud and clear. Good luck, Nautilus. I'm also on a new monitor, and so seeing it at a different height and level throwing me off my game. End transmission. Nautilus personnel, get to your emergency stations to prepare for zero sail. At all compartments, brace for turbulence. You got it, boss. Expanding Nautilus pressure hull, shock with wave resistance theory. I'm pretending it's like the engineer one, right? Whose voice I already forgot. Removing existence verification for reality space. Time to go floating together. It's weird not having Da Vinci make those announcements. Here we go, Nautilus. Go ahead. Void space dive. Zero sail unfurl. I think we did it. Yeah? Looks like the zero sail went off without a hitch. I'm especially glad to see Nemo's in good shape. Me too. The fact you're not there to provide the upward compatible computational services you usually do has made him about 30% more fired up than usual. That is Captain for you. He has his own ways of handling responsibility. How about you? Think you'll be joining the next boarding exercise? Nah, I have my hands full taking care of Trismegistus too. That said, once this is all over, I would love to go on a little boating trip. But I would want to go before the bleached earth... What? Really? Oh! But I would want to go before the bleached earth phenomenon is resolved, since that would truly be going where no human has gone before. Oh, an adventure with none other than Captain Emo... Captain Emo? That was my name in high school. An adventure with none other than Captain Nemo himself sounds truly delightful. Would you perhaps have need of a great detective among your crew, Miss Sion? Don't you dare. Hi! What are you doing here? This is a matter solely between master and servant. Our only place is to send them off with a smile.
Where does foreigner come from? This white woman, as they say. And why does she look just like the one I saw during the strangest Hawaii vacation of my life?
It's so easy to forget that he was just there before we met him. Me? I canceled a psychic... personal matter to answer Master's summons. But since now it looks like I won't be needed at all, I plan to drown my sorrows by spending this vacation diving into the sea under the dock.
Huh? I heard you, resident geniuses, saying anything. Don't tell me I'm the one who has to point out the ridiculousness of this so-called plan.
Oh well, Miss Double X there is something of a special case. Let's see, how can I put this? It's like she's her own contextual singularity. Impossible to analyze with anything seriously. Even attempting to do so would instantly dissolve into a farce. Agreed on all counts, Commander. Plus, as a foreigner, things like logic and reason have little hold on her. I see. Now I understand. I actually don't care. Oh, but just to be clear, Captain is not subservient to me. He and I are equals. Oh, really? Because I thought I heard you say you were jealous of Tanner for getting along with him so well. Only in the sense that I wish Captain and I could have a little traditional, master-servant relationship. To be honest, I did not summon him to form a contract with him so much as to let the phantom spirit of Nemo materialize. So if Captain has decided that the Caldians are worth entrusting with the fate of humanity, then I'm not at all surprised that he's decided to switch teams, so to speak. All that aside, what is it you're doing here anyway? You do know there is no space-time distorting singularity active here, do you not? Come on, Sion, that's not fair. You make it sound like I never show up unless there's a singularity to be solved. No, I'm just here for the same reason I always am, because I sense it'd be my turn soon. Hey, Sion, just make absolutely sure you are certain there's nothing off about this mission, right? Uh, well... Hmm? What are you so concerned about, Da Vinci? All the conditions for this test run were perfect. Everything from the passenger status verification to the cargo transport went off without a hitch. The Nautilus is in excellent condition, and Tanner's crew is sailing the Void Sea, a place so dreadfully dull that the very concept of an incident taking place there is utterly unthinkable. Now that our technology for navigating it is stable, I dare say there is no safer course in all of creation. Now, you might call what I said a flag of some sorts. Don't worry about it. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that this training exercise is completely safe in every regard. Yeah, exactly. I could tell as much just from the dashing figure Tanner cut as he headed off for the mission. Trust me, every bone in this space cop's body is telling me this test run's gonna go perfectly. And even he's like, oh god, what did we say? Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off for some solo diving. Be back by dinner. Huh?
Well, I don't wish to split hairs, especially given how cautious you've all been thus far. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to try making double extra sure just in case.
I admit, I do feel like a black cat just crossed my path as I shattered a mirror while taking a walk under a ladder, but, well, I too am loath to say this, I must admit. It would be quite illogical to ignore the quite unintentional warning of a heroic spirit who was inscribed into the throne for her intuition alone. Oops, sorry about that. Trismegistus 2 just finished its analysis. I admit the timing is... Guys? Holmes especially. You may want to sit down for this. Oh, please enlighten us, Miss Sion. What did our beloved Spiritron calculation engine have to say? It would seem this is all a dream. What? Huh? What? What do you mean? What? Huh? You... Oh, okay. Whose? That's a line to throw out there, huh? Oh my god, it's Battleship. Of course it is. Of course it's going to be Battleship. Why didn't I even consider that? Wow, I can't believe that I never even put that together. Okay, I'm going to turn... You know what? I'm going to try something here. I'm going to... Oh, new area. Very cool. I'm going to turn down the resolution. I'm going to see if this... I'm going to see if this will make it run a bit smoother. Now, you might be like, oh, dang, the resolution's gone down. But honestly, I think it'll end up still being pretty fine. I'm not expecting it to be too much of a concern for the actual visuals of it. I mean, it's a diggity dang gotcha visual novel, so I'm not too concerned. Just because I really want to see what it looks like running at, like, the proper frame rate, right? Because if that is a proper 60 FPS mode, I will gladly cut the performance there a little bit. Pop that open. Also gotta actually make the window bigger because it's now made it smaller. So we're gonna bring that nice and big there. All right. So it might get a bit blurrier, it might get a bit more pixely, but if it runs better, then heck dang, let's do it. All right. So I'm sure it's only Act 1 that's out right now, and because of that, we'll do as much as we can for sure. All right, let's go. Noticing a bit of hitching every now and then too. But hopefully that usually gets ironed out just as I continue to play, right? But more importantly, I want to see some of these servants that got updated animations, so if it doesn't fix the thing here. Hey, look at that. That's cool actually. You get to see? I like that. I like that. All right. Let's hop on in. Okay, so Act 1, The Unnoble Reef. Set party pre-route. Oh, it does just straight up tell you. That's real good. That's real good. All right, I'm pulling up the list of servants with new animations so we can check them out as we continue to play. All right, there it is. Got the list. One, at least unlock the free grinding there. I can do it on my spare time. Looks like the dive was a success. Of course it was. I'm not about to let Da Vinci outdo me at steering my own ship. Now, as promised, it's time to have some fun. Great, I'll go ahead and switch gears. Today, at 1330. I don't know how, I have no idea how to actually say it. Would it be 1330? Probably. The Nautilus encountered a hostile force. We proceeded to take evasive action in the form of a zero sail, thereby losing contact with Caldia. Therefore, in accordance with the procedure for a Code 4 incident, the Nautilus is now operating independently. During this time of emergency, Master Tanner will serve as acting commander, and I, Mash Curiolite, will serve as his acting vice commander. In accordance with these regulations, we have assumed command of the Nautilus. Any objections, Nemo? This is Nemo. As captain of this vessel, I approve of the charge of change in command. You're now officially the commander, Tanner. That said, the ship's captain always retains the sole authority over the ship's operations. If a captain were to order someone to get off their ship, that person would have to obey, even if they were the admiral of that ship's entire fleet. So while I'll certainly respect your orders as much as possible, I'm also going to do everything I can to keep my ship safe. Is that clear? If you issue too many strange or pointless orders, you're going to see me very, very angry. I'll do my best. Don't worry. As long as you do your job right, I'll play along as obediently as a coral fish. Now, moving on. This is going to sever my link to the Wandering Sea for a while, just like we planned. That means I'm also going to lose my connection to Sion, effectively making me a rogue servant. I should be able to stick around longer than the average servant thanks to my direct link to the ship's magical reactor, but I'll still be at risk of disappearing if I run out of magical energy. So if something happens to me, it'll be your responsibility to get everyone back to the surface. Reality space, that is. So, since we already agreed on this and everything, I guess we should form a temporary contract. Wow, I think I can actually feel the weight of all this responsibility. Congratulations, you will now fight for me. That was pretty different than it was with Sion. It almost feels like I've got a fishhook stuck in my gullet. Anyway, this makes us officially master and servant, though only temporarily. Maybe this would be a good time to properly introduce you to all of us? Then again, you met everyone at the launch ceremony, so we can skip that if you like. Would you like to be introduced to the Nemo series? You can skip this if you read their introductions in the main story. Huh. That's cool. I'm going to say no. Wait. This is saying, would you like to be introduced? I'm going to say yes. For the content. Got it. Okay, everyone gather round. This will also be a good time to introduce you to all the passengers, because I mean, why would I skip the story? Man, no matter how many times I see them all. It really is a breathtaking number of people, isn't it, Senpai? Well, yeah, this is all, this is good.
Aha! Now our car understand.
Let me introduce you to everyone again. This here crew is the very lifeblood of the Nautilus. I call them the Nemo series. Let's start with the Nemo Marines. They steer the ship and man the radar. For this voyage, I've got 12 of them in constant rotation. Hey everyone! Hi Master! We're gonna do our very best, so please don't be mad if we mess up! I'm just gonna give them Sirbot voices. That's what they are. Hi Nemos! They're just Sirbots, that's all they are. They are physical and bot. They are just Sirbots. Next, we've got Nemo Nurse. She runs the medical bay, and she's an old hand when it comes to treating injuries. Hello, I'm both a nurse and a doctor, and I sincerely hope I won't be needed at all. But if I am, rest assured that my medicine skills are all ranked A, so please don't hesitate to come to me should you get hurt. I definitely don't want to get hurt, but if I do, well, it's good to know that I'll be in good hands, yeah. Next, we usually have Nemo Baker, but she won't be joining us for this mission since the border doesn't have enough space for a full kitchen. But don't worry, Master, to make up for that, she freeze-dried and vacuum-packed some yummy meals in case you get hungry. We've also got a nice selection of drinks if you care for one, and if any of you adult servants would care for a cocktail, please let me know, and I'll make you one. Yo, you make drinks? Making cocktails sounds like fun, maybe I'll help you. Next, we have Nemo Professor. the most eccentric of the bunch. Even I don't understand how she can be so laid back all the time, but I've given her as much of my brain power as I can afford to allocate. She'll have numerous important roles to fulfill during this exercise, including research and strategy development. Yes, hello, I'm Nemo Professor, the one who's so laid back as to apparently not merit a particularly enthusiastic introduction. You actually already heard me on the PA system earlier. Oh, that was you! So feel free to say hi if you see me around. I don't mind a little elbow rubbing either. What do you mean by that? I'm manning the computer room on this mission, but I'm not as good at steering the ship as Da Vinci, so don't expect me to pull off any crazy maneuvers or anything. Oh, those glasses look really good on you! And finally, we've got Nemo Engineer. She's in charge of the engine room, which is almost literally the beating heart of the ship. She has as many responsibilities on the ship as I do, so you think of her as a shadow captain of sorts. Be careful about giving any orders that'll strain the ship. That'll make Engineer angry, and you wouldn't like her when she's angry. The hell you talking about, cat bastard? Here, I'll make it real simple. Overloading my ship is evil. Let me give you a word of warning too, Temporary Master. The only way you and your pals are going to get to enjoy your fancy schmancy boat trips if the engine's running smooth as butter. Also, it gets crazy hot in the engine room, so don't forget to send out water, some ice cream that won't melt too quickly on the regular. Remember, you'll piss me off, and the Nautilus is done for. I always thought engineers were cool, but you just proved it beyond any doubt. I see. Well, yeah, I guess I am pretty cool, me and engineers in general. You're kind of a weirdo, aren't you, Temporary Master? True, Tanner's appetite for adventure is a little bigger than I was expecting. Anyway, between the 12 Marines, engineer, professor, nurse, and me, we have 16 crew members altogether. And that's the Nemo series lineup who will be manning the ship for a training exercise today. They're the heart, brains, and blood of the Nautilus, keeping it running smoothly at all hours of the day. The better you can get along with them, the more homey the ship will be. Can't wait to get to know you all better, or you, singular. It's a bit confusing. Okay, dismissed. All hands return to your stations.
Captain? Those sailors aren't, like, familiars or anything like that, right? Even I just talked about them, I'm guessing they're clones? Did you partition your mind and give one partition each individual personality or something?
I can't go into the details too much since I'm using Sion's patented technique, but you're essentially correct. Okay! So the brain partitioning we saw in Melty Blood is what made Nemo be able to split. But because he's a servant, it actually results in a physical split. That's cool. Technically speaking, they're all still me. I just divided the work involved in running the ship among them to avoid confusion and ensure there'd be enough hands to go around. Of course, they all have their own distinct personalities since that's the bare minimum required for them to act autonomously. Well, except for the Marines, they all have basically the same personality. You can think of them as one person sharing 12 bodies. I also gave each of the series their own private memory space, so we really are equals in the true sense of the word. The only hierarchy we adhere to is the one required for any chain of command to function.
Wow. I know you're not making a big deal about it, but man, this Atlas Institute really is Sugoi. I tried something similar with my origami once, but I broke my brain pretty much right away. And not like in a doujinshi sense, like not like a mind break tag sort of thing. Like that'd be kind of hot, but no, it wasn't like that. It was just kind of like having too much weed and just like breaking your brain. The super weed that's like 10 times more powerful than regular weed. Really Shiki told me about that. She knows about some crazy weed.
Anyway, now that the formalities are out of the way, it's time to get the... Can we get Osaka Hime in every single part of this game? Just having her here makes it fun. Time to get to work. Your first job as acting commander role to see each part of the Nautilus in action for yourself. After that, I put together a training program for you that will brief you on the process of emerging into reality space. Finally, you'll practice undersea warfare in the simulator. I'll be joining you for that part. I know it's a lot to get through, but once you do, there'll be a delicious dinner waiting. Ooh, nice. I'm looking forward to our first training session together. Just what I like to hear. Alright, no time like the present to... Warning? Yep, there it is. We knew it was coming. Report, what's going on?
You rang? Huh? There's an alarm going off. Sorry about that.
I was just taking a break since we can't use sonar in void space, so it wasn't me. Maybe the professor did it. Professor? No, it wasn't me either. I'm guessing it might have been the bridge. Maybe you should check the admin console there. That's weird. The sonar we use in reality space is active.
Hold up. Did you just say sonar? As in, like, echolocation? I'm a resident bat expert, so doesn't that mean...
Yep, this alarm is telling us we're about to run aground.
Ah, I knew it. Come on, Captain. What are you waiting for? Don't we gotta be all, like, evasive starboard or something?
It's okay, Osaka Hime. We're in void space, remember? There is no ground here.
I'm really able to wrap my head around this meta magecraft stuff, especially when it comes to void and reality space. So much easier in frickin' Final Fantasy.
Unlike my Norse mythology's dualistic worldview, other religions tend to think of the early stages of existence as primordial chaoses. They saw it as a writhing, seething mass of everything in the world all mixed together. Land, water, heat, cold, good, evil, and so on, thereby harboring limitless potentials. In one sense, void space is similar in that it too possesses untold possibilities. But unlike primordial chaos, which accomplishes this by mixing everything together at once, I believe void space does so by being unobservable. That is to say, this is the reverse side of the world, a completely opaque domain where not even established laws of physics can be glimpsed. As a result, there is no possibility here that cannot be assumed to exist in some form. So, if it can't be observed, why can we see out the window? An insightful question. The truth is, we are not actually seeing this rainbow-colored vortex, at least in the true sense of the word. Under normal circumstances, the reality we belong to and the void of this domain cannot interact. While we are able to see this void thanks to the Zero Sails engineering, it cannot overcome the insurmountable gap that still lies between us. Thus, our senses are only able to experience false impressions of the void, making this rainbow sight no more than a hallucination. As a matter of fact, you and I are not even seeing the same rainbow when we look out that window. Conversely, if there were any beings who called void space home, they would be, no doubt, be unable to observe our world as truly as either. So long as this insurmountable gap exists, reality space and void space will remain fundamentally incompatible, unable to interact with each other. Whoa! I feel like I'm reading a gosh dang textbook. By the way, Miss Scotty, shouldn't we be worried about the alarm then? Very well, my pupil. Listen closely. According to the god's explanation, it is impossible for us to see or touch anything that belongs to the unobservable domain. Therefore, it should also be impossible for us to detect any manner of obstacle here, let alone be obstructed by one in any real sense. I believe our captain here already said as much. Yeah, that's right. While there are technically some shock waves on the mirror world plane of existence that could theoretically be obstructions, we've already calculated a way around them. So I'm guessing this alarm is just some kind of glitch caused by the Berserker messing with things he shouldn't. Come to think of it, Xiangyu wasn't around for the Nemo series introduction either. I swear, what could he be thinking?
You wish to see me, Captain?
You're actually here, Xiangyu.
I apologize for my absence, and for the insufficient explanation I'm about to give you. Everyone, cover your ears.
What? Said quickly while covering ears. Why?
My ears.
What's he up to this time? Are you alright, senpai? I only see their mouths moving, but I'm pretty sure I get the gist. Huh? Now Xiangyu is taking the bundle of bamboo he's holding. No, wait, it's a brush? And he's drawing something with it at incredible speed, all while continuing to shout at the top of his lungs. What is he doing?
There is nothing more I can do. Here, master, take this.
Okay.
As my body will be quite unsuited for this upcoming battle, I opted to take numerous advanced measures to prepare for it. My apologies once again for doing so with neither permission nor explanation. I implore you to hit the brakes and open the box. In the meantime, I will sleep until I am needed once again, so that I may be better conserve energy. Good luck, master.
Cool. Thanks for just not telling us anything. What? I'm not sure I can recall Xiangyu ever saying anything like good luck before, senpai. Guys, I think we should stop the ship. Were you not listening earlier, Master? There are no obstacles in void space, none. Every one of the Nemo series agrees that this is just an equipment malfunction. The only thing we're worried about is you letting that berserker jerk you around. Even so, I'd like you to stop the ship. Alright, but only because you're the commander now. Engine room full reverse, emergency stop. An emergency stop when there ain't a damn thing in the way? Fine, Triton wheel reverse. Roger that! Gonna be a little bumpy. You all may want to hang on to the...
Now what?
Captain, is stopping a submarine usually this violent? No. I don't know how, but we run aground. Hang in there, everyone. Nemo series, damage report ASAP. Engine room here, the impact knocked a few of us out. Damn it, what idiot put a reef in the void space? Infirmary here, all equipment is still working fine, so let me know if we have any casualties. Observation room here, we've got a huge crack in the outer shell, and we're taking on rainbows. We're what? Computer room here, things aren't looking great. Whatever we hit has pierced the hull and lodged itself inside. Also, I'm trapped under some equipment that got knocked over. Wait, what the? How is the void flooding in here? That shouldn't be possible. Impossible. Then our observation of the void is converging? Professor, what's going to happen if we don't do something to stop the flood? Give it to me as simple as you can. Simply? We'll all be wiped out. Out. Oh, that's terrifying. Abandon lower compartments 4 through 6. All hands, I want bulkheads, Whoa. I want all bulkheads to abandon compartments welded shut. Erect an observation disrupting bounded field as soon as they're done. What about the professor and that marine? I can always clone them again. Okay, cool. Just wondering. I might have to deal with some mental damage from the pain and fear they'll experience, but... oh, cool. By my command spell. Both of you get up here now. Cool. We're doing the warp. Whoa. We're doing the Stay Night warp. I wondered if we can still do that. Right? That's like the OG command spell use is warping, right? And we've never really done it in the story, so for it to be here is awesome. Whoa! I'm saved! Yay, I'm still alive. I might have peed myself a little, but please don't hold it against me. Or draw art of that. Boy, there's lots of people who are going to draw art of that. Are you nuts? Just because you can restore them with the Nautilus's magical reactor cord, that doesn't mean you should be so quick to use command spells. I already promised I was going to befriend you. I'm not going to let you or any of the Nemo series die if I can stop it. I see. That explains a lot, actually. Thank you, acting Master. What was that, Captain? Why was I drowning in rainbows of all things? Also, I think I was starting to lose my mind while that was happening. Like the mind break tag on a...
And Osaka became like, oh my god, we gotta talk later.
That shouldn't be possible, but the only explanation that makes sense is that void space is somehow observable now.
Yo, what do you mean?
Like that goddess lady said earlier, under normal circumstances, there shouldn't be any possible way for us to properly observe the void. If you asked 100 people to describe what they saw, you'd get 100 different answers, which would be the absolute worst round of Family Feud you'd ever watched, none of which you'd be able to verify in any way. So void entities always maintain their unobservability, making it absolutely impossible for reality and void to interact. At least that's how it's supposed to be, but... if someone or something changed void space in a way so that everyone who observed it saw the exact same rainbow vortex, then both reality and the void would be able to observe the other. And that would cause those of us from reality and this world of void to start bugging out. Why is my brain instantly going to the idea that Van Gogh painted the Starry Night and the Starry Night is going to be the observable void space? Huh. Bugging out? Listen, every human sense and the ability to process information we developed over thousands of years, that is, our senses and even our connection to the world, would go haywire. Do you think you can put it any simpler? Okay, fine. Either we go completely mad or the world around us does. More specifically, our perception of the world, or perhaps the world itself, would become twisted beyond recognition. Proving which of the two was being affected would be impossible, but either way, the result is the same. Total annihilation. Suffice to say, we can no longer look at any light coming in from the outside. We can't afford to touch it, and we definitely can't let it flood the ship. This is color out of space. This is terrifying. Oh my god. This is no wonder it's a Halloween event. Kind of. As of this point, we can no longer count on Void Space's unobservability to keep it safe. The world outside, the pressure hull in our bounded field, is now just as deadly and hostile as the deep sea. Wow, I had no idea Void Space was so scary. Of course it is. Any kind of completely unobservable domain you can imagine was never going to be anything less than the stuff of apocalyptic nightmares. But even so, this was supposed to be the safest sea in the world to dive into, if only because I thought we wouldn't have to worry about reefs, the bane of submarine crews everywhere. Well, so much for that. Damn it, I knew we should have at least finished developing the ship's defensive barriers. Bridge here! We just finished sealing off the bulkheads and the ship's come to a complete stop. The rest is up to you. Right. First of all, we need to prepare for a low-speed emerge...
Oh, come on, Nanny, the hell is it now?
Collapsed in wide-eyed shocked. Oh, she's out. No way, are we under attack?
We sure are, Acting Vice Commander. Incoming attack to our port side pressure hull, bearing 323. The barrage looks to be about as strong as a C-rank noble phantasm.
A C-rank noble phantasm? That puts it in the same league as Mori's Ningen Mukotsu and Kintoki's Golden Spark. What two absolute random ones to choose from? That sounds pretty not great. Of course it's bad. I mean, we're okay for the moment, but an attack in void space? What could possibly be attacking us? Never mind on how things are supposed to work, just accept it and let's go. I know, but we don't have any means of fighting back. When we sealed off the lower decks, we also lost our entire stock of torpedoes. And even if we hadn't, how are we supposed to fire them in void space? We never dreamed combat here was even possible, let alone that we'd be forced to engage in it. Oh man, come on Tanner, keep it together. That's me every day. Master, wait, I just remembered. Didn't Xiang Yu also tell you to open the box? Well, that's it. It's the box. Is Mash's swimsuit? What's one of my outfits doing in here? Master, look, there's also a note with some familiar-looking handwriting inside. Hello, Senpai. What? Why is BB here? Hello, Senpai. You just can't help getting into trouble, can you? Well, lucky for you, your considerate, capable Kohai foresaw such an occasion and decided to send you a little secret weapon to help you out. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to make more than one since your oversized mecha friend Xiang Yu sprung the order on me at the 11th hour. Hey, do me a favor and tell him to give me a heads up about these things ahead of time next time, okay? In the meantime, I really want to be able to deny any involvement in this latest incident, so I'll be off on the far side of the moon showing up my alibi. Good luck, yours truly, BB. It's a gift from the Moon Demon. Put it on, Mash. Put it on right now. You want me to change into the swimsuit here? Sorry, but there's no time. I'm going to use a command spell. Don't worry, I'll have you change the flash and put up a light curtain for privacy. Oh my god. I can't say I'm entirely okay with this, but there, I'm all changed. Master, although I don't see why... Mash? The sea. The sea is calling to me. Captain, permission to use the ship's airlock? You don't mean... I do. I don't know what BB did with the swimsuit, but I think I can move about in this sea just like any other now. So I'll go out and fend off the attacks myself. Don't worry, I'm not a shielder for nothing. This is wild. This story is going wild places. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if it'll even let us use other servants. Unexpected, to say the least. Let's give you... let's give you this so that you can get heal stuff and also cure your thing there. And plus it's Atlas Institute, so that makes sense. This event is so far going so many places. It's also like, it feels main story. Whoa. What the frick? Okay, hold up. Increased damage dealt, gain noble phantasm, increased defense. Set to maximum each turn. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is this only one? One turn. I'm gonna pop this on you first. And let's go, you know what? Let's actually go 1, 2, 3 to just start. Oh god, it's running so fast now. Nice. Actually, doesn't look too bad, all things considered. Sneak attack undetected. Sure hit. Okay. Huh, okay. Also, hey, shout out to the 3D model of the Nautilus there. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, boy, it runs fast now.
神明凍結展開これは多くの道多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだキャメロット
I don't think I've actually used this with the costume. This one actually like needs it to be here, huh?
ドッカーンごめんなさい
It's gonna kill.
活動的に
Okay. Oh yeah, it's very... Oh! Wait, hold up. It is full NP. Okay. Did not expect that.
リングスプレーシューッと
Okay, and we don't need that. I could pop this, honestly. But we have enough defense up that I'm not too worried, honestly.
まっすぐですね
Like, especially with this, which will give us more attack up, more defense up.
神明凍結展開これは多くの道
Oh, it is so weird seeing it at 60. Or at least a faster frame rate. It looks like a YouTube video someone did with filters that don't make it look right. It's a bit of a shame I had to turn the resolution down, but honestly, I think I prefer it being fast like this. 100%. Okay. Let's see what we have. Like I said, I want to at least get to the point where we have grinding unlock, which might actually take a bit, honestly. Okay, let's continue. In fact, we might not get there. I might have to do it tomorrow as well. Well, time to face the music, by which I mean an angry mash. I do have things I'd like to say about my forced swimsuit change, but that can wait until later. For now, I can at least say this outfit BB gave us works extremely well. Not only does it let me perceive void space as easily as I can reality space, but it also feels like it's boosting my physical capabilities. That said, I still wasn't able to get a visual on the enemies attacking us. All I could do is flail around at random and use my noble phantasm.
That's way better than nothing. I don't even want to think what would have happened if we hadn't had that.
Then Xiang Yu and our ally from the moon must have foreseen this predicament in far greater detail than we were. This is the most random assortment of servants. I didn't know BB was a part of this. Take it easy, Scotty. You were out so hard you're practically drooling not too long ago. Very well. I think I will rest a bit longer then. Worry not, I'm still listening. Yes. Xiang Yu seems like he would know what's going on, but he shut himself inside his room and isn't responding to any of our questions. The one thing he said before entering sleep mode was that he was doing so to conserve energy. Yeah, it looks like he was right about everything. The sections we abandoned contained our computers, navigational equipment, torpedoes, food, and most of our magical energy resources. That's not good. With all of them gone, the Nautilus will only be operational for about 150 more hours. Xiang Yu must have known that maintaining servants' materializations constantly consumes small amounts of magical energy, and taken what measures he could to make up for that. I just wish he'd give us a hint about what was going to happen. He must have been so focused on his calculations that he couldn't spare the time. Anyway, the fact remains that if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't even be here right now. I can't believe I ever doubted you, General Xiang Yu. Wow, you made a complete 180 on him. When you realize you've been wrong, you admit it as soon as possible. That is a law at the life of C. Not that it's going to make up for my idiocy now. Oh no! The Nemo series are all depressed! If you're still that optimistic about our situation, Acting Commander, maybe I need to revisit just how bad things are right now for you. Our ship has run aground on a void reef, ridiculous as that sounds, and now we're stranded. We can still move, but only just. What's more, we can only use our legs, so to speak, since our sonar and torpedoes are gone. To keep the body metaphor going, we've lost our eyes, our ears, and our arms. So I suppose we can at least blindly stumble about. And if that wasn't bad enough, we've also been attacked by a mysterious enemy with attacks as strong as mid-range noble phantasms. So now we have to evade this enemy and the reef without nearly enough in the way of food or fuel. We're left with two rather unappealing options: wait here to die, or run around blindly until we die. So forgive me if we're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm. I understand, but things are still going to work out somehow, because I've seen the future of this story. Captain, the Acting Commander is fully aware that our current situation is dire. But we found ourselves in seemingly hopeless situations before, and we always managed to pull through. And we didn't do so alone. We wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for Caldia's staff, the heroic spirits, and the people we met on our travels. Even here, you already received help from the moon despite being cut off from Caldia. So remember, we're not the only ones here. There's also you, the Nemo series, Osaka Behime, Skahawk Scotty. Suffice to say, we're far from alone.
Yeah, I know I was kind of like freaking out earlier, but with things this bad, I'm ready to do my part.
On which note, I suppose I can no longer simply lie down on the job. It's time I got serious. You're right, I shouldn't have been so quick to succumb to fatalism. Alright then, Mash and Tanner, let's look for the silver lining in these dark clouds. Well, first off, there's this bamboo scroll shung you left for us. I think this is what people in ancient China used to take notes. At any rate, it contains an incredibly detailed diagram of some sort. It looks like a navigational chart.
Say, I just had a thought. Maybe that super loud yell was actually him doing some kind of like echolocation scan?
Let me see that. If you're right about what this is, it looks like a pretty intricate oceanic trench here. In fact, it kind of looks like a maze. The chart even shows our current location, the route we should take, and a mark indicating what appears to be our destination. Maybe this could help us escape? As if he hadn't already helped us enough. Then again, I suppose I should expect no less from him. Still, this only makes the loss of our sonar and torpedoes all the more painful. It would be one thing if they were still repairable with them gone completely, well. Unfortunately, we also don't have any of the engineering know-how or facilities we would need to make new advanced electric and spiritron equipment from the machinery we still had on hand. So, Acting Commander, what do you think we should do next? Find someone to help us, locally or by summoning. I see. Normally, I'd be pretty dubious about the prospect of finding someone in void space, let alone someone who can help us. But since we've already run into reefs and enemies here, it seems clear that the usual rules no longer apply. As for the summoning option, we'll need to be very careful we take that route. Like I said before, it costs energy just to keep a servant materialized. Honestly, keeping too many servants around would be extremely risky, even if the ship were in perfect condition. Not to mention, there may be circumstances where we need to shut off the magical reactors. But we also can't deny that having someone here help us make new versions of lost equipment would improve our situation dramatically. It's also the only strategy we can actively pursue given the current circumstances, so that alone may be worth trying. I just ran the numbers. With Shang-Yu sleeping, we should have enough energy to keep another servant around no problem. I guess that settles it then. In that case, Tanner, I have something extremely important to tell you and a suggestion to make. Remember, we're not in a lost belt or singularity. Void space or not, we're still in the Wandering Sea, which means we're still on Caldia-based premises. And while we may have suffered some significant damage, we still have magical reactors and a servant handling computer duties. That makes this ship something of a Caldia branch office, which means you can use the Spirit Origin graph for this summon. So then, I can call on either a Caldian servant or one I've formed a contract with before connection with? Okay. That's right. Which means we can summon a servant we know we can trust and who has the skills we need. Performing an additional summon during an lawless voyage would normally be unthinkable, but in this case, I think it's an acceptable risk. That's also why we need to be extremely careful about who we choose to summon, so my suggestion is to let the professor make that choice. My suggestion is temporarily activating the personnel selection routine Sion implanted in my mind to arrive at the best possible choice. The upside of this approach is that it let us almost completely eliminate any risk of making a mistake in choosing the wrong servant. The downside is, well, I've never run this protocol before, so I'm more than a little nervous. Oh, and also, Sion's routine has been known to make some incomprehensible personnel choices before, as I'm sure you've seen for yourself, Master. Like Abby. Right. Still, as General Xiang Yu's exploits here have proven, there are ultimately good reasons behind those choices. So what do you think, Tanner? I let Nemo Professor handle it. Alright, I don't see any reason to refuse, so as captain, I officially endorse his plan to summon help. Let me your shield, Mash. Right, Senpai? Huh? This class signal, is that... Huh. Ho-ho! How? Okay. I heard someone summoning and thought I'd try answering it. I'm Yu, a foreigner. Do I, you, know you? Have I met her before? For some reason I feel like I have vague memories of her. Really? If I may, Senpai, I don't believe we know this heroic spirit. Are you a court musician? Does anyone here recognize her? Judging from her clothing and her choice of greeting, she would seem to be a heroic spirit from somewhere in proper human history's Asia. But never mind that now. What happened to summoning a Chaldean servant, Professor? Yeah, this is weird. Give me a sec, I'll check the summoning history, which was added in a recent update. Yeah, it looks like the personnel selection routine ran into an error while I was searching for aptitude, and failed to use the Spirit Origin graph to narrow down the possible summons. That caused the Heroic Spirit control program to glitch out, so it ended up summoning a Heroic Spirit from the usual throne instead. I suppose this just emphasizes how important it is to test things like this ahead of time. Lesson learned. So we had a summoning accident. Damn it, our only hope down the drain. No, not yet. I refuse to give up just yet. You, shut up, must be an accomplished heroic spirit, right? Would you please tell us your true name and special skills? You guys do seem like you're in a pretty tight spot, but my true name, right off the bat? I don't know.
So, I can totally tell.
Tell what?
This genuine nobility and elegance shining through, even as she attempts to hide behind a friendly demeanor. I'll call it PDF, Princess Dominion Force for short. As a point of comparison, I have a PDF level of 2, and hers must be at least 360,000.
Oh crap, Batty's broken.
Even in Caldia, which is its own kind of Jigoku, thanks to all the high PDF princesses running around there, the only one with a PDF level in 6 digits is Lady Cleopatra. This beautiful lady from China with enough PDF to rival one of the greatest empresses of all time can only be.
Yes, I guess you're right. My true name is Yang Yuhuan, though I usually go by my nickname, Yu. Historically, I'm probably better known as Yang Yifei. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. Nice to meet you all, I guess. Have we met her in a story thing? I swear I've dreamed about this. Did we? I recognize that name. Yang Yifei was known far and wide as a peerless beauty during China's Tang Dynasty, when she became Emperor Xuanzong's queen consort. If you expected me moving to China would improve my pronunciation of Chinese names, boy, do I have news for you. It said that she set 100 men's hearts aflame with a single smile, and she was highly proficient in numerous fine arts. Is that why she has a musical instrument with her? Anyway, that's Yang Yifei in a nutshell. She's a beauty so stunning that she influenced all of China, a true woman of the people. No, please no more. I'm nothing like that really. I'm just a commoner. The same nondescript, lychee-loving village girl you'd find anywhere. And she's unbelievably humble too, Master. I can't help but be a little nervous around her. Still, as acting vice commander of the ship, it's imperative I ask questions that need answers. Yang Yifei, you know why you materialized as a foreigner? Foreigners are exceedingly rare, even among the extra classes, and there's still a lot we don't know about them. All we can say based on our experience is that foreigners can turn the very laws of this world on their head. Fortunately, Abby and Hokusai know what they are, and have kindly agreed to both keep themselves in check and help with our mission, but what about you, Yang Yifei? Do you understand that you're a highly unusual kind of being? Are you able and willing to keep your spirit origin under control? And most importantly, are you willing to help Master Tanner and us during this unprecedentedly dire circumstances? I'm happy to say my answer to all your questions is that is yes. Allow me to explain. First, I'm very aware that the heroic spirit summoning system is meant first and foremost to keep humanity safe. Next, my spirit origin. I appreciate you dancing around it, Mash, but the fact is, historically, I'm a femme fatale so dangerous I could bring an entire nation to ruin, right? I can't deny there are some historians out there with that opinion, yes. It's fine. I don't love it, but it is what it is. Anyway, thanks to that, I do think I've been given the authority to wreak widespread havoc and destruction. Oh! Still, at least in this spirit origin, I feel terrible that I ended up indirectly sparking a rebellion. I would never go around hurting people like some sort of avenger. Also, since my beloved Emperor would obviously never want anything bad to happen to humanity, I'm not about to let some strange god get away with destroying them. So yes, I, Yu, swear to make use of all the power at my command to help you, Master. You could even use a command spell on me to make sure I do just that if you like. Those eyes are scary, actually. No, I trust you. Name's Tanner, by the way. Hi, what's up? Tanner, great. Nice to meet you, Tanner. Now, would it be okay if I get to work right away? Huh? Sure, but what's this all about? I'm guessing it's because many people thought I was a great performer, but for whatever reason, I have really, really good hearing. You do? Then does that mean you can even hear what's happening outside the ship? In fact, ever since I got here, I've been hearing someone outside pounding on the ship saying there are enemies coming. Someone outside the ship in void space? Oh, this could be perfect. Captain, permission to exit the ship again. I'll go rescue whoever it is that's outside. Permission denied. I can't let you go out there alone when we know there might be enemies nearby. If it was just me, I could move about like normal in void space too, but no, I can't. It wouldn't be safe for me to leave the ship while we don't know what's going on. Not to worry. That should not be a problem anymore. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, what the heck kind of kinky stuff is happening here? Oh god, it's just like those Doujin tags.
There. I have transformed into my other self. That's confusing. Because I know Skahawk Scotty has a different butt shape. I've seen the comparison. Skahawk and Skahawk Scotty actually have different body types. I will explain later. For the time being, now that we have more personnel who can move about in void space, we should have no issue defeating these enemies and securing this mysterious being outside the ship. What is this outfit? I cannot understand why my other self would ever choose to dress in this way. It's pretty hot. There you have it, Captain Nemo. What about a 3-person team? I guess I could work. Alright, Acting Commander, it's your call. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Are you sure you'll be okay, Mash? You said you couldn't see the enemy, right? I see. You're going to be fighting close quarters battles in void space, yet? Yes? In that case, if I tweak this and change that... There we go. I think I can do something to help. What kind of something? Since this place's true nature looks to be something akin to the pitch-dark depths of the sea lit by false light, I'll use the flame illusions I give off to imbue these enemies with an appropriate visual concept, thereby making them visible-ish. Basically, I'll determine the enemy's position, size, and class through the sound they make, and then project a nice visual on top. That alone should let you fight them without getting confused. It looks like young Gifei both has a handle on our current situation and she's best equipped to do something about it. I'll admit, I was worried about this summoning at first, but it looks like we really did get the heroic spirit we needed. Alright everyone, get ready to head out. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm getting to the actual, grinding time. We're gonna, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. What a strange event. Just in general, Yeah, we'll get cooldowns down. That's what we want. It's strange. Everything about this so far has been unexpected. And that's good. I'm enjoying how different it is to what I kind of thought it would be. Again, it feels like a main story thing. Okay, so remove change. What do you mean? Do you mean remove charge? Is that a typo? And question mark, when sustaining attack and increase special resistance, that means nothing to me. What are you talking about? Does that mean when they get hit, we'll actually get something? Okay. Logos Tentacle. Okay. Video image incomplete. Interesting. This is kind of wild, yo. Yeah, I'm gonna place my bets on this. All right. How we doing? Hey, I was correct. Logos Chilipede. So we're no longer getting the full charge every time, which is a shame. I'm noticing she can't do her Noble Phantasm. Is that because she's Skahak Scotty? Price of shame. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, let's go. You know what? We can actually go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kill you. This'll kill you here. Good. Okay. Pop that on you. Okay. And let's go. Actually, wait. No, I don't need to get Noble Phantasm with her at all. Okay, they'll go for mash. Solvent. Skill seal, that's fine. Okay. And does yours do everyone? All enemies. So we'll attack you first. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because yeah, that'll break there. You are tentacle. Okay. Not the best damage, but that's fine. I wish the Buster Up came first, but... Okay. Alright, we are kind of hurting a little bit here. Everyone has target focus, I'm noticing. Let's actually, yeah, let's pop that on you. And let's go, yeah, because then you'll tank some hits there. And then for now, let's just go like this to get as much as we can. Actually, you're dealing some good damage, honestly. Okay. Cool. You love to see it. You really do. Pop that on you. Yeah, because then we can get bigger damage. Need a bit more. She actually has a pretty cool moveset, all things considered, for being a welfare, pretty early servant. Pop that on you, just to stay focused there. Pop that. Though we might be able to just straight up kill here. Let's just try this. Okay, and then, yeah, we did it. Oh, battle 1 and 2, though, I just realized. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't notice that till now. Uh-oh. Okay. This is actually going to be a little spicier than I expected. Is this on just yourself? One ally? Let's get that on you. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to get your Noble Phantasm, hopefully, again. This is actually a bit of a difficult battle. So far, this event has had surprisingly difficult, like, encounters, you know? Okay, we got Please Be a Saber. Dang it. Well, that's fine. Okay. We got yours there. Good. So let's go. Let's hope for the best that we can do something with you. And this gives you evade. I don't need evade just yet. I'll hold on to that. But let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Start the thing there. Please be Saber. Good. All right. I did not think we would have Fortnite Osaka Bikime as part of the story. Yeah, you're gonna die here. Or just under, okay. Okay. Let's go. You know what, actually? I'll pop this on you. And let's get a good crit hopefully on you and kill you here. No crit. Oh, there's a crit. Okay. All right. And let's finish this off here. Full combo. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're not going to get to see these animation updates for a long time, I feel. There, I can see more void enemies in our vicinity, as well as a vast expanse of land that looks like a seabed. Good, it worked. But don't rely on this ability mine too much. I can't visualize enemies I can't hear. Also, the topography you're seeing is a rough projection based on the reverberations I picked up during your battle. I'll refine it once I can use real naval charts as a reference. In the meantime, now that the fight's over, you should save who was ever in trouble out there. The voice has gotten weaker and weaker. I think they're still hanging on to the port side of the outer hull, but if they let go, what? Anyway, try to save them before that happens, Mash. Maybe if I hold on to this gate-bolt thing and have them grab onto it.
Some help this goddess is gonna be. Mash, you go and look for them while I fold up a rescue team.
Understood. There, I see them.
Good, because I'm too nearsighted to tell. Can't friggin' see without my glasses, and I didn't wear contacts. Lead the way.
Right. Can you imagine being registered onto the Throne of Heroes and still having your nearsightedness?
I see them. Chiogami Rescue Squad Europe. Hakuro Sea Monkeys.
Sea monkeys are actually a type of shrimp. We did it, Masky. We rescued them. Great. I don't think those are actually sea monkeys, though. Rescue squad returning to ship, requesting airlock access, Captain Nemo. Bridge here, granted. We'll give our new guest a proper welcome. You know, Tanner, it's strange. This whole situation is utterly ludicrous, but I can't help but kind of be excited. The Void Sea is beyond deadly, and yet someone was still drifting around in it. What sort of person could do that? Vincent Van Gogh? We'll see. When we managed to rescue the mysterious castaway outside the ship, I could never have imagined in my wildest dreams who they would turn out to be. Is it actually? It probably is. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. I thought I was going to end up disappearing into the void like so much kelp. Kelp, that's a funny word. It's really tasty, though. Kindness, thoughtfulness. I love people. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, I'm sorry. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm a foreigner servant. As you can see, my true name is Van Gogh. Oh, boy. I was right. It's Van Gogh. It's Van Gogh. Okay. Who's apparently hyper cracked. Yeah, God, we're gonna need to continue this next time. But before we go, I lied. We're gonna summon a bit more. I'm gonna just use it up. No one can stop me. I can pay for summons whenever I want now. That's how frickin' good I am in my money situation here. Let's do this. No one can stop me. I want one of these two. One 5-star, baby. That's all I need. I mean, we got Enkidu, but let's see here. Okay. Shut up. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Let's do this. Alright, Greatest Ocean. Okay. Gander. Take a gander at that. I think I've done that so many times. Mystery Treasure. Come on. Duke of Flame. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Now we got Gold Millennium Tree. And come on, no more of those. No more of those. Oh, these are cringe summons. These are cringy for sure. Okay. I mean, at least we're getting those. We're going to be able to MLB most of these. Wow. Again, when it comes to wanting servants, I get craft essences, and when it comes to wanting craft essences, I get servants. That took a while to load. This is taking a moment to load. We're getting something here. We're getting something. What was, again, there was that weird little flash there. You saw that, right? And yet it's nothing. Okay. Hello. There we go. I knew it. Now, Rider or Foreigner, which are we getting? Well, I hear you are cracked, Van Gogh. I am excited to see you in motion. Okay. Hey, if we get 2, that'd be cool. And that's it. I only wanted the 1. So we're not summoning until we get Nemo. I am happy at this point. Yeah, we got Van Gogh. I think when it comes to extra classes, that's the one where I have way more than I really deserve. It's when I'm getting for regular classes that I don't really as much. Wow, okay, God, we're getting so many of these. Hello? 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 Oh my God, if it's Ryder. If it's Ryder, I swear to God. Assassin. Fine. Whatever. Another little girl for the pile. Wait till she's older. Hey, that's some reform, though. Let's hear your voice. I'm curious. What do you sound like? Well, we'll know when we see you. You can come out any time now. You're welcome to join us. We're waiting. It's okay. We won't bite. Gil's not here. He's out somewhere else. I know you'd probably be nervous around him. Hi.
サーバントフォーリナー見ての通りゴッホです一緒に世界を塗り替えましょうね
Oh, you're crazy.
なんちゃって
Oh, you're crazy. Okay. Well, I'm happy about that. I'm very happy. So that's good. Next time, I'm going to move around stuff. I'm going to give Van Gogh some level up stuff. I'm not going to ascend Van Gogh just... Well, you know what? We can ascend Van Gogh the first time at least together right now. Get that done. So let's go to... Start with the Van Gogh. Where's the Van Gogh? Be at the bottom, right? Because by class? Oh yeah, you're right there. Let's actually start with some of these cheapo servants. So why not? Had to stop myself from sneezing. Okay. Success.
宝飾
Oh, you're so weird. You're a weirdie. Yeah. I know some people are vehemently opposed to me using servants for this, but I don't care.
宝飾宝飾
Oh, you are weird. You're a weird one for sure. Come on. The loading has been a bit weird. I think I gotta install the game again. I'll do that overnight. Takes a mighty while to do. Alright.
ピミピミ
Oh, you're weird. Oh no, we're gonna run out of our dust. Let's hope not. Hope she doesn't take more. Alright, let's see here. Okay.
気分が乗って咲いてしまいました
Huh. That's a design.
ちょっぴりアダルトなゴッホご覧に入れますよ
Oh, now you're different too. Decrease defense and decrease attack resist for all enemies and apply state where HP recovers and apply curse 10 turns for all allies? Oh, is this the servant people were telling me works off of curses? Apply guts. Oh, you're all about curses. Oh, so we gotta be doing stuff with curses for you. Okay. Apply curse 10 turns and apply curse and increase noble phantasm based on the amount of curse applied. Right. Insanity, Buster card up, item construction, divinity, curse of the sunflower. Apply a state where you retain at least 1 HP while sustaining damage from curse. Oh, nice. Okay. De Strechenacht. Inflict fear and increase attack for all allies. Increase critical strength for all entity of the outer realm and gain C star for... Whoa. Now, I hear people say that she's pretty much another Super Orion, but for quick, which is something kind of terrifying to imagine, right? Whereas Super Orion is Buster, she is quick, right? I almost wonder if I should put on more quick like command cards and stuff, or command codes with her. Like the ones that give curse, like the one I have on Gil right now, right? We'll see. I don't know if giving the opponent curse actually matters.
目に見える変化はなし
Yeah, that's what I feel too.
されどなんかとてつもなくおぞましい振動が霊角の辺をもぞもぞともぞおぞと
Oh, you are strange. We have no more experience. Okay, we'll have to get that off camera. I'll grind for some of that.
いいよその代わり
Okay.
戻っ
This was long. This was a long episode, that's for sure. So, we are going to say goodbye to all of you. And we will see you... Can't even get to there, yeah. We'll see you next time as we continue on with this very long event. I forgot that I had those. I could have used those instead of paying money. Oh well. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Ciao.